Hello boys and girls, my name is Miss Ola, and this video is for Monday, April 6th, for the art activity that we're gonna do, that it's called painting with the forks. Yes, we are gonna use the forks to painting our flowers with. But before we start that, I would like to read a little book, and it's called I Like Spring, and it's written by Tammy Janis. I like spring. Do you like spring? I like spring. A lot of flowers grows in the spring in different colors and they're so beautiful. But I like spring. I like leaves. I like flowers. I like bushes. I like eggs. Where do you think they find those eggs? Maybe somewhere in a bush or on a tree when birds have nests. I like spring. Do you like spring? What's your favorite thing about the spring? I like when all the flowers grows and the leaves on the trees comes back and the birds start having a nest for the little birds. Today we are gonna paint the flowers using a fork. And then to do that, we can use a regular paint that we have it. I have regular paints here in yellow and green. We can use a watercolor paint. That I have a different colors as well on that one. You know, when you use a watercolor paint, we try to do one color at a time. We try not to mix those colors together. But I'm not gonna use a watercolor paint, or I'm not gonna use the regular paint. I'm gonna make paint by myself using a flower, water, and different colors of the food coloring. I have a lot of different colors over here of the food coloring. So let's start with the measurements for the flower. If you want to make a lot of different colors, you might do more flowers and more water. I'm gonna do 1 cup of flour, which is gonna be 1 cup of flour. It says over here 1 cup. What I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna try to take 1 cup of flowers. See, like 1 cup of flowers, and I'm gonna put that in my bowl. Okay. And then what else do I need with that? I'm gonna need water. So I'm gonna put 1 cup of water into our flour. And then I'm gonna get a spoon. I'm gonna put this on the plate. I'm gonna get a spoon and I'm gonna mix this. Now make sure that this is all mixed well. You can ask your mommies and daddies to help you mix that if you cannot do it by yourself. If you can do it by yourself, that's even better. So we are gonna mix this. Mix, mix, mix. Make sure everything is mixed well. Has consistency like that. I know your hands might hurt a little bit if you're gonna have to mix it for a longer time. But try to mix it well, try to mix it that they are. No more loose flowers in there. So, and I think mine's already done and it's like really nice mixtures of it. And it's kind of liquidy. This is what you want to have it. You don't want to have chunks of flowers in there. Just because I am going to do a couple different colors, I'm going to use a plastic cups. And I'm going to put this flowers to the different plastic cups. Maybe we should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. So we are going to have, let's do 4. Let's do 4, and then we are gonna have enough of this mixture. We can always make another color. So I'm gonna try to put some of the paint into the cups. You might want to ask mom, is that needs to help you with pouring this into the cup. It might be a difficult job to do it. But if you can do it by yourself, that's great. Okay. All right, so I have 4. So kind of remind me of when you bake cake, you'll use flour as well. So I have 4 cups for my 4 colors. I want to make sure that I put this away. All right, what is the next ingredient I'm going to use? I am going to use a food coloring. Food coloring, I have yellow. So on my cups, I'm going to have yellow colors. When I'm going to put this food coloring, couple drops. Let's do just 1 color at a time so you guys will see it. So the food coloring that we have it, we're gonna take careful the cup off of it and we're gonna put on the side. And we are gonna use couple drops. I think I put like 4 or 5 drops of the food coloring into your first cup. And we are gonna mix it. Brighter color you want it, more food coloring you have to add it to it. You're not seeing this cup because I use gray cups. So what colors do you see over here? This is a yellow. I want my yellow to be a little bit darker, so I put a couple more drops of the yellow color in here. Okay. And I mix it again. Mix, 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 mix. Make sure you use those muscles to mix those cups. Okay, so I think we have yellow. Okay. So I think we have yellow. Look at the beautiful yellow color that we have it in here. Okay, now the next color that we're gonna do, I am gonna do red. Red. I'm gonna do red because I like red. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put the cups down. And I'm gonna add a couple drops of red color into your cup. Make sure you put those drops over those cups so it doesn't go all over the place, because probably can stain a lot of stuff. That's why I have cover on my table so I don't damage my table as well. And then I'm gonna use a different fork because I don't want to use yellow fork with my red paint because that might change my color. So I'm gonna do the same thing. You see, I am gonna mix. Make sure that it's all mixed well all the way. That's a cool red, kind of like pinkish red. And this is the same color in my cup. So we already have a yellow and red. I am gonna use green for my stem. I'm gonna use green food coloring in it. Woo! Good thing Miss Ola have a table cover because I already make a mess. Let's see, we can do this without making any more messes. Okay. Woo! I'm gonna put this on the side. And I have my wipes or like paper that you can clean it before you put your hands in it by accident, and then your hand's gonna turn green or blue or red. Okay, and then look, I put some food coloring in it and I'm gonna mix this as well. I'm gonna have a beautiful green color in my cup. Beautiful color in my cup. So make sure you mix this around it very well. When you pick it up your cup, your fork, you can see it's dripping out of your fork. Okay? I'm pretty sure you can do it all on your own with the supervision of mom, your daddy or grandma or older brother or sister who would like to do this art project with you. Okay, so we have this. So that's our third color. And the last color I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be blue. See? My blue color. It comes the same thing, caps goes off, goes somewhere on the side. I put them on a plate so they don't get lost, because we need to put those caps back on it so the paint won't dry. The food coloring won't dry. See? And snap. Oh, look, Miss Ola's fingers are turning yellow. That's why I say that we have to be really, really careful when we do this, because when we drop it somewhere by accident, the food coloring stains. So make sure when you do these art projects that you have your table covered with the plastic tablecloths or like a big piece of paper so it won't go anywhere. I want my color to be a little bit more darker, so I'm gonna add a little bit more food coloring to it. And I'm gonna mix like I did it before. See those colors? Blue, I'm gonna mix it again. Okay. I'm gonna mix it. Let's use those muscles to mix all the colors in it. So I'm gonna put on the side the plate with the food coloring that I had it, because I'm done mixing my colors and I won't need them anymore for now. Unless I want to do more colors, which you can do it if you want it. You can even mix the colors. You can even mix red and yellow, which gonna gives you totally different colors. Well, Miss Ola's gonna do another video about it, how to mix the different colors. So let's just stay with those 4 primary colors that we have. And I am gonna use my white construction paper. You might use it any color. You might use white, or you might use yellow or green. If you want to do green, that's fine. So as you remember, we have blue. Can you see that? We have blue. Then we have green. Then we have yellow. And red. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna use my paintbrush to do the stem for my flower. Okay, I'm gonna paint my stem for my flower. And maybe some leaves to it as well. You can do any way you want it. You don't really have to do it the way I do it. I just wanted to show you. But you don't really have to paint the stem, the leaves the same way. You can do it different way. So I'm gonna put this on a plate because I don't want to get this table dirty. And what I'm gonna do now, I am gonna do the print. I'm gonna place my fork on my paper, see? I am gonna use my fork. So you take, when you dip your fork in your cup, you shake it a little bit to get that extra paint off. And then you place it. The back of the fork goes on the paper. So you place it like this. Can you see it? Okay, and then I'm gonna do petals. 1, 2, 3, 4. I used the back of my fork to do them. You can even do more petals on it if you wanted. I only did 4. But I'm gonna use another color to make another flower. So which color should I use right now? Maybe I'm gonna use yellow. Do you like yellow? I like yellow. I'm gonna use yellow. So you do the same thing. You make sure that you draw your stem first. And then your leaves on your paper. And then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna take your yellow paint and you're gonna use the back of your fork when you're putting it on your paper. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you have to put it twice because they don't come up the way. So I have yellow, as you can see it. And I'm gonna do the last color, which I'm gonna do blues, but this time I'm gonna do a different way. If this paint is too thick, you can always ask mommies and daddies to add a little bit more water to it. I'm gonna do just right now, I'm gonna just do a little bit more water to it and mixing so it's more liquidish and it's easier to paint. So this time I'm gonna do my flower blue. I'm gonna put it this way, but I'm gonna do the top of the flower first and then I'm gonna do my stem. So 1, see, I always use the back of my fork. I wanna make sure that the extra stuff is off of the fork. And I'm gonna do the second print on it. I'm gonna do the third print on it. And a fourth. Sometimes you have to dip your fork twice in it. And then I'm gonna use my green color to do my stem and my leaves. Ta-da! Easier way to do your flowers with the forks and the stuff that you have it at home. It's very easy to do makeup paint at home with the help of an adult. I hope you guys liked the video. I would like to see all those pictures. What posted, what kind of pictures did you come up with? What kind of flowers did you paint it? How your flowers looks like. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will post another video pretty soon. Bye.